Have you been thinking about getting an actual sublimation printer? Are you looking into the Epson F170 short color? Well, today I'm unboxing, setting up, and sublimating my first project using the F170. I'm so excited because this is Epson's official sublimation printer, so you don't have to convert it. I've actually never had a printer this size that's an actual sublimation printer. I do have a printer this size that I converted into sublimation, but it's not like an actual sublimation printer like this one, so I'm really excited. Let's go ahead and unbox it and see what comes inside. So this printer is actually from Johnson Plastic Plus, and they have here a list of helpful tools to help us get started. Then we have our setup manual, we have our sublimation inks, we have some plastic bags, and then the actual sublimation printer. So let me go ahead and remove it from the box. My Epson short color printer is now unboxed. Here we have the ink, we have the manual, as well as the power cord. Alrighty, so step one, let's move all protective materials, meaning let's remove all the blue film. And then we have step two, refer to the color-coded stickers to identify the color of each tank. Open it up, make sure that stays in place. And here we have the ink tanks. And step three is asking us to shake the bottle 15 times. So random, but let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, and after we've shaken our bottle 15 times, we are just going to open up our ink. And now we're going to slowly turn the bottle cap and remove it. We're just going to do this slowly to make sure no ink spills and we're fine. So it looks like the first ink will be used to charge the print head. And then these bottles may print fewer pages compared to replacement bottles just because it does charge the print head. And now we are going to insert the bottle straight into the port, and we're just going to double check to make sure we get the right color. So this is BK, and we're going to add it to BK. Oh, I always get so nervous. BK, BK. Okay, we are good. So the ink is going to flow right here, and it's going to stop automatically once the ink tank is filled to the upper line. And while you add the ink, just don't shake, don't squeeze the ink bottle, don't touch it, just let it flow on its own. When the ink reaches the upper line, we're going to pull out the bottle and just place the cap on it again. And we can save this ink to use later. And now we'll just do that with all remaining colors. This part is going to take a while, so I'm just going to fast forward through it. Wow, that one is filling. Let me show you. Once we shook it, look at all the bubbles at the top. I think that's how you'll be able to know that they're ready. Alrighty, and here's the last color. Let's just gently remove it to make sure we don't have any ink spills. And we'll close this up because it still has quite a bit of ink in here. So we'll be able to reuse that later. Okay, and now we can just close these up. And we'll close the cover as well as the printer cover. Now we can actually grab our power cord and connect this. So we'll just plug it into the back right over here. All right, so we are going to lift the panel, hold the power button until it turns on. And we can start setting up. Okay, now we'll select our language. I'm gonna go with English, and we're going to wait for it to process. Okay, and now it says C start here. So on our manual, it says we're going to press and hold the question mark for 5 seconds. 1, 4, there you go. Confirm tanks are filled with the ink, and just make sure that they are filled at least to the top line right here. And since they are, we're gonna press OK. And now it's gonna charge our ink and this tank. Okay, it finished installing, so now we can move on to the printer quality adjustments. So we're just gonna hit OK. Align the printer to get the best print quality. I guess we'll adjust now. Perform a print head nozzle check to check print quality. So let me grab some paper. And we're going to hold this button down, and then we'll be able to move. We can just place our sheet of paper and close it up. Then we'll hit print. And let's see our beautiful colors. Oh, they look so good. Oh, and another thing I wanted to mention, so since it was installing the ink, it looked like it did use about 1/4 of the ink. So we can just go ahead and use our excess ink to fill these back to the top, or you can keep using them like this. It's really up to you. And it looks like our printer is ready to go. So let's send our first sublimation transfer to print, and we can get started on our first project. Alrighty, now that we have our printer all set up, let's go ahead and unbox this bag of sublimation goodies. First off, we have this pack of beverage sleeves. Then we have a sublimation oven mitt. We have some sublimation socks. Oh, a garden flag. Maybe sublimation coasters. We have sublimation car coasters. Tape. A doggy name tag, photo block, stainless steel tumbler, white 20 ounce, sublimation paper, a license plate, 8.5 by 14 paper. For this design, let's go with the car coasters. I feel like car coasters are so easy to sublimate. There's no way we can mess this up. So let's just get 2. When it comes to sublimation, the more tape, the better. We want to make sure everything stays in place, and we want to avoid any ghosting, so tape will definitely help us. Should be enough tape. The last item we're going to sublimate is this license plate. Alrighty, so we are going to turn on our auto press, and I think 400 for 60 seconds should be fine. But I want to change the pressure to the highest, which is 170. Then we are just going to wait for our heat press. This light will flicker red because it's not ready, but once we hit the actual temperature that we selected, this will turn green. Alrighty, so we are going to go ahead and start by pressing our coasters. That should be good. Looks like it pressed pretty well. Oh, that looks so cute. And lastly, we'll do the coasters. And here are the car coasters, so cute. So they are still a little hot, which is why they don't look straight, but once they cool down, they'll look better. And for our last project, we are gonna get 2 new sheets just because this design is 12 inches. And the heat press is 15 by 15, so it should fit really nice. So let's go ahead and press it. I am so excited to keep trying out the F170 and of course to share more tutorials with you. And I'm so happy that I ended up going with this bundle because it's so helpful, especially if you're a new sublimation beginner. Let me show you a few of the final results of the items I sublimated. These cup coasters are so cute. I will definitely be making one for all of my sisters. And of course the car coaster is so cute too. I did mess up a bit on the edges, but that's okay because this bundle includes like I think 8 more of these car coasters so I can keep practicing, which again is why I totally recommend this bundle if you're a beginner. You have so many blanks that you can practice on, and even if you mess up, it's okay because you have a few more. And lastly, one of my favorites, this license plate. I have never sublimated a license plate before, but look at how stunning it turned out. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you still have any questions about the F170, feel free to leave them in the comment section and I will definitely respond to them.